Today, we're journeying back to the tumultuous Sengoku period of Japan, a time of legendary warlords, epic battles, and shifting alliances. And in this era of giants, one name stood out, not just for his military genius, but for his unique character and unwavering principles. He was known as the Dragon of Echigo, and perhaps most famously, the God of War. We're talking about the one and only Uesugi Kenshin. So, who was this man who earned such a divine title? Born Nagao Kagetora in 1530, Kenshin wasn't destined for the top spot. He was the fourth son of Nagao Tenkage, a powerful retainer serving the Uesugi clan who ruled Echigo province. His early life was anything but easy. Echigo was a fractured land, rife with internal conflict. After his father's death, his frail older brother took charge, but proved incapable of uniting the province's warring factions. The family was on the brink of collapse. It was during this chaos that the young Kagetora, barely a teenager, was called upon by key retainers. They saw in him a spark of brilliance, a natural leader. At just 15, he was thrust into command, and he didn't disappoint. He quickly proved himself on the battlefield, quelling rebellions and consolidating power with a tactical mind that seemed far beyond his years. By 22, he had successfully unified the volatile Echigo province under his rule, a feat that had eluded his predecessors for decades. But Kenshin's story isn't just about internal power struggles. His rise caught the attention of the Uesugi clan's leader, who, facing his own political troubles, decided to adopt Kagetora and name him his heir. This is how Nagao Kagetora became Uesugi Kenshin, inheriting a legacy and a name that he would make legendary across Japan. Now, Kenshin is most famous for his legendary rivalry with another titan of the era, the Tiger of Kai, Takeda Shingen. This wasn't just a clash of armies. It was a clash of philosophies, of personalities. Shingen was the calculating expansionist, the tiger, patient, and powerful. Kenshin was the dragon, swift, righteous, and unpredictable. The rivalry is one of the most celebrated in Japanese history, culminating in the legendary battles of Kawanakajima. They fought 5 times at Kawanakajima, a plain strategically located between their domains. While many of these were skirmishes or standoffs, the 4th battle in 1561 was an absolute bloodbath, one of the deadliest in the entire Sengoku period. Legend has it that during this fierce engagement, Kenshin himself, mounted on his horse, broke through the Takeda lines and charged directly at Shingen's command post. He supposedly slashed at Shingen, who deflected the blows with his Iron War fame. Can you imagine the scene? 2 of the greatest warlords of the age, face to face in the middle of a chaotic battlefield. It's the stuff of legends for a reason. Despite their intense rivalry, there was a strange, profound respect between them. When a rival clan cut off the salt supply to Shingen's landlocked Kai province, it was Kenshin who sent him salt from his own coastal province of Echigo. He famously said, "I do not fight with salt, but with the sword." This single act speaks volumes about his character. He believed in winning on the battlefield through honorable combat, not by starving out civilians. This is a core part of why he was seen as so different from his contemporaries. He fought for justice and principle, not just for land and power. This sense of righteousness was deeply tied to his faith. He saw himself as an avatar of Bishamonten on Earth. His battle flag was emblazoned with the character for Bai. He never married or had children, dedicating his entire life to his duties as a ruler and warrior. His personal life was one of austerity and discipline, starkly contrasting with the often decadent lifestyles of other daimyo. He would spend hours in prayer before a battle, seeking guidance and strength from his patron deity. This spiritual devotion gave him an aura of invincibility and moral authority that inspired deep loyalty in his men. Kenshin wasn't just a one-trick pony either. His military record is astounding. He fought in over 70 battles in his lifetime and lost remarkably few. His campaigns were often swift and decisive. He was a master of the cavalry charge and utilized innovative tactics. He understood that victory wasn't just about brute force, but about morale, timing, and seizing the perfect opportunity. His ability to appear seemingly out of nowhere on the battlefield earned him his divine reputation. To his enemies, it must have felt like they were fighting a force of nature, not a man. After Takeda Shingen's death, Kenshin seemed poised to make a serious bid for control of the entire country. He began a massive campaign westward, clashing with the forces of the great unifier, Oda Nobunaga. In 1577, at the Battle of Tedorogawa, Kenshin dealt Nobunaga's top general, Shibata Katsui, a crushing defeat. This was a major blow to Nobunaga's ambitions and proved that Kenshin was a legitimate threat to anyone who sought to rule Japan. The stage was set for an epic showdown between the dragon of Echigo and the demon king, Oda Nobunaga. But fate had other plans. The very next year, in 1578, as he was preparing for another grand campaign that might have taken him all the way to the capital, Uesugi Kenshin died suddenly. He was only 48 years old. The cause is still debated by historians. Some say it was a stroke, others say it was stomach cancer. His abrupt death left a massive power vacuum. Without his unifying presence, the Uesugi clan immediately fell into a destructive civil war between his two adopted sons, shattering the power base he had spent his life building. Kenshin's death fundamentally altered the course of Japanese history. Had he lived, would he have been the one to unify Japan instead of Nobunaga or his successors? It's one of history's great what-ifs. Would his brand of righteous, honorable warfare have created a different kind of unified Japan? We can only speculate. So why, centuries later, do we still call him the God of War? It wasn't just his win-loss record, it was how he fought. It was his deep piety, his personal asceticism, and his unwavering commitment to his principles of justice and honor, even when it was inconvenient. In an age defined by betrayal and ruthless ambition, Uesugi Kenshin stood apart. He was a warrior who sent salt to his greatest enemy, a leader who saw himself as an instrument of divine will. A dragon soaring above the petty squabbles of men. He was more than a warlord, he was an ideal. And that is why his legend endures. What do you guys think? Is Kenshin the most fascinating figure of the Sengoku period? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this dive into samurai history, be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.